Well, howdy do, buckaroos. This is Tom the Beer Whisperer. How the heck are you? So, here's the thing. I'm right outside of legendary. I guess see if you can get that sign there. Legendary Springfield Blues Club, Nathan P. Murphy's. Les Dudek is playing tonight with Scott Ellison playing right now, I think. Wow. I want to go in there because Seamus and I saw Scott Ellison several times. This is one of the clubs that would let our daughter Calista was in there several times too. But it's tough for me to walk in here because I haven't been in here since we lost Seamus to leukemia. I've been able to get close to the place because there's so many memories. You can tell I'm kind of getting choked up just talking about it. But I'm going to make an attempt. I think I might try to go in. What do you do? As I was saying earlier, I wanted to see if I could walk into Nathan P. Murphy's because it was such an iconic place for my son and I. Bob and Wanda would always allow Seamus to come in here to see some of the shows. He saw Maynard Ferguson here when he was 5 years old, so I'm talking with the owner here, Bob. But they've actually have Les Dudek here tonight. And Scott Ellison is playing now, who's kind of an Oklahoma legend.
Since '94.
So, wow. Is there anything you'd like to say about either act tonight?
Sure, I would love to.
Want to go on camera or you want to just be a voice?
Well, you know, whatever you'd like to
I'll
do.
put you on there. This is Bob, the iconic owner of Nathan P. Murphy's.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, we have Scott Ellison tonight, who's been a fixture of the wall since 1994. And, of course, Les Dudek is the major act, and Les goes way back, who took one of the positions of the Allman Brothers.
Yeah.
He was in the movie with Cher,
Mask,
and was Boner, the biker in there. And Les has recorded and written so many incredible scores for other movies.
Known for mostly
shows,
Southern rock, but he's done a lot of other
rock
things.
And a lot of the outlaw music movement.
But playing right now is Scott Ellison, who's maybe not known as well nationally, but he's an amazing player.
He is, and as a matter of fact, he is nationally known.
Oh,
when
my bad.
He is. I can't even recall how many CDs and albums that he's put out over the years on the national screen of it all. But Scott is very well produced and liked across the country.
I've seen him here at least a half dozen times personally. Yeah,
we've always loved having you here. It's amazing after being in business for 34 years, the legacy and the amount of families and entities and businesses, whatever, that have come and gone and come and go, and yet we're still here producing music and still with some of the greatest players that have graced our stage, let alone some of the major other venues across the country.
Yeah, I agree. You know, in my personal opinion, this is the iconic club in Springfield, Missouri, not just for blues, but for jazz, and you've done other music as well. I mean, you've had various classic rock acts or classic rock acts in here. So just for me, this has really been the iconic club in town. But I have to admit, I have some great memories of blues artists in here. About a decade ago, I guess, I remember seeing Curtis Salgado in here. Again, in some of these acts with my son. So for me, it's been difficult to come back because I haven't been back here since 2013. So I kind of feel bad that I haven't graced this place. It's just been too difficult emotionally for me to come here. I just wanted to get here tonight when I saw what acts he had, and it seemed natural that I come in here when I saw you sitting out here. If you hadn't been sitting out here, I probably would have just kept walking by, but you were here, so I felt like I'm going to come in and I'm going to say hi, because you let Seamus and I into so many shows. It was amazing.
No, the club has been about the audience. It's about turning people on to music that is a legacy from one side of the world to the other side of the world, and we appreciate you, and especially supporting bringing, you know, your family in here to exposing them to some of the world's greatest players.
And my daughter, who's now 26, believe it or
No
not,
way.
and we have 2 grandkids, Ben, who's 3, and Allison's 2. But my daughter Callista, who doesn't really like the kind of music I listen to, but remembers all the memories from here because she was here. So, anyways, I don't want to keep Bob long, but I wanted to try to do something quick here. Hey, if you haven't been to Springfield, Mo, and if you haven't been to Nathan P. Murphy's, if you're ever passing through, this is the one place you really need to come to. So I'm Tom the Beer Whisperer. We'll talk to you later.